but I found it really useful. It's on the ward, it means I can concentrate, I can focus, and I can identify the issues because it's pertinent to what I'm doing. It cements the information in my mind, and it gives me a piece of paper to take away and think of and read back, and it means that I'm getting that information on more than one level.
As manager of the special care baby unit, I'm finding the druggles really beneficial. We have messages from pharmacy and we discuss incidents, and this reaches a lot of staff now, and also we disseminate the learning further. So it's a really handy way of getting our message across in a quick and concise manner.
The main important point, I think, is the timeliness of it. The messages get out to all the staff in a very quick way, as opposed to waiting for months for the meeting to happen. So it's quite timely, the feedback is instant, and it's the incident or events are still fresh in the minds of the staff.
For my side of it, I think probably one of the most positive benefits is the fact that they unite both the doctors and the nursing staff together into a single handover. I mean, it obviously varies from hospital to hospital what was being done before, but certainly if you have your doctors hand over separately and then your nurses hand over separately, and then you don't get together, then you do end up with specific nursing concerns or things like that effectively being missed, or maybe not being missed, but certainly being dredged up through reading the notes or through finding the nurse much later on in the day, which is obviously a huge waste of time. So it's a good way to sort of consolidate everything together.
Huddles.
So I find from a nursing perspective they're really useful for later on in the day, just to catch up with everybody. So we've got everybody from the multidisciplinary teams come along, and it's good to highlight patients that you might be worried about. You've got all the doctors there, and you can just pass on those messages that you might have.
Yeah, I think what's helpful for me is because then I can able to support the children more effectively, because obviously I spend quite a lot of time with them, and if I'm worried about them, then I can actually say to the nurses in an appropriate setting. Yeah. And also they can say, oh Teresa, you know, I know you maybe not have had a lot of time to spend time with in Bay 2, but this one kid, she's really having a hard time of it, and so then I can make it my point to make sure I go see her to make sure she's all right, and it's just a good way for us to communicate in an appropriate manner.
Mm-hmm. I mean, from my point of view and my role, I find it very useful regarding sort of isolation, sort of the clean aspect side of it, obviously meals, and making sure that the children's other cares are happening, obviously regarding the meals and whether they're staying overnight.
Well, I think it's been very good in terms of getting all of the professionals on the ward together, getting the play therapists and the nurses and doctors and the housekeeper as well.
Yeah, I think even the people who are coming who they don't have a very good amount of knowledge about the background of the patients, when they get in the huddle, they get all that information flowing, and they end up by knowing those patients by the end of the meeting.
Yeah, and sort of all of the needs of that patient, not just the medical or the nursing.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm really encouraged at how staff have really sort of embraced it really, and people have got on board very quickly. I thought it would take a lot longer for it to get established, both the safety huddles and the druggles, but actually people have really gone with it, and it's fabulous.
I think one of the benefits is because we rotate from hospital to hospital, often we've seen sorts of similar things elsewhere, so it's not actually been as much of maybe like a completely alien new concept as might have been thought. Sort of utilises aspects of things that we would have seen before, but just combines them all together. So why not?